What's going on, guys? Como Cards here, back with another one. And today we've got a really fun one lined up for you guys. We've got the top 2025 SpongeBob Chrome Blasters. Yes, that is right. We have SpongeBob cards in 2025. Now, it might be a little ridiculous, and it's $40 a blaster, but it's not worse than Chrome. And it's a super fun rip. For me, I grew up watching SpongeBob, so I'm super excited for this one. Yeah, before we get started ripping into these guys, it took me a while to find these. I walked around a lot of stores in my hometown, and I could not find them until finally I got them at the GameStop in my local mall. So shout out GameStop. Pricing at GameStop, you can see right here, they're, like I said, $40 a blaster. And you're going to get the same as a Topps Baseball Chrome blaster. I don't know if it even says it on here. Maybe it does on one of these sides. I don't know. There it is. Yeah, you're going to get 7 packs, 4 cards per pack. And you're going to be looking for voice actor autographs, Doodlebob sketch cards. And then these are also going to have 2 exclusive Kelp Green refractors on the inside. So I've been watching some of the rips of these. Super cool stuff coming out of these. Just really cool moments from SpongeBob and other things like that. So without further ado, let's get into it and let's see what we can get. I'm going to put one of these off to the side. Really hoping for an auto, and honestly, even without the auto though, just a numbered card of a cool moment or a cool character would be awesome. I've found that by watching videos, it seems like the base just SpongeBob cards seem to be kind of hard to get. So even just like a base SpongeBob would be pretty cool. So like I said, on the inside here, we're gonna have our 7 packs. We're gonna get those out. And let's get ready to roll. Man, these packs just look awesome. The box looks awesome. These are sweet. I'm excited for these. This pack looks a little crinkled, so hopefully the cards aren't damaged. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So Topps Chrome SpongeBob 2025. This is the 25th anniversary, I think is why they did this. So let's see what we can get out of the Topps Chrome SpongeBob. All right, I'm gonna find a spot for this wrapper. All right. I don't know what that's going to be on the back. That might just be one of those. I think there's like food cards in here. It's like food from SpongeBob. So we're going to get a firmly grasp it. That's funny. A lot of these are going to be funny for me, guys. Like I said, I grew up watching SpongeBob, and a lot of these just, they bring back so many memories. I loved SpongeBob growing up, especially the older seasons. So this is, and it seems like a lot of the cards are from the earlier seasons, which is awesome, I think. So that's going to be the firmly grasp it. Bikini Bottom Outskirts Mega Mall. And also, guys, a lot of these are going to be horizontal cards, which I'm okay with. A lot of the moments kind of call for that. So then we're going to get a Karen Plankton. And then I think this is going to be a vertical card. Yeah, it's going to be one of the Bikini Bottom foods. It's going to be from the kitchen of Sheldon J. Plankton. This is going to be broccoli, I think. Yeah, live action broccoli. All right, so 1 pack in. I'm going to put the food cards off in their own stack just for fun. Oh, man. I can already tell this is going to be a fun rip, really an entertaining rip. A lot of these cards are going to be funny. Like I said, hoping to get something numbered because a lot of the cards with color in these look pretty cool. The Kelp Greens also look pretty nice. But, oh, looks like we're going to get one of those Kelp Greens in this pack. So, like I said, you're going to get a Kelp Green or 2 of them per box. Let's see what we get. So, Jellyfish Fields on the horizontal. We're going to get a Harold. And then I believe this is a Refractor. Yeah, Dolesville. I don't remember that, honestly, from SpongeBob. That could be from a newer season that I haven't seen. And then the green kelp is going to be Nocturna. I remember that. I can't remember exactly what happens in that episode, but I do recognize the character. So we're going to put the kelp greens over here for now in their own stack, and then the refractors, and then the commons, and then the food cards or any other special inserts. There's some cool like case hit type art cards from like Squidward's Gallery, I think they're called, that are pretty cool in this. So it'd be nice to see one of those. We're going to get a Fred. I can't tell if this next card is going to be horizontal or vertical. Yep, it's going to be horizontal. We're going to get a Fred. And we're going to get the Sea Needle. Another horizontal. Yep. The Ship Dutchman. And then the last card, SpongeBob SquarePants. That is awesome. I'm actually going to sleeve SpongeBob. And I know it sounds crazy just being a comment, but I have seen a lot of these rips, and the SpongeBobs do not fly out of here that quick, guys. So I'm going to get SpongeBob sleeved. Just looking at the edges of that card, make sure there's a little something on the... I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera or not. There's like a little, tiny little something sticking onto the corner there, but we're not going to worry about it for now. We'll sleeve it up. and throw it in a top loader. Let's see here. So we are something in my top loader. All right, we are how many packs in now, guys? Let me think about this. I'll have to go look back. I think that's 3 packs in. But anyways, there's SpongeBob SquarePants. Set that up at the top. I think we're 3 packs in. Yeah, 3 packs in. So we got 4 more to go in this blaster box for blaster number 1. This might be a little longer of a video. I'm not really sure. I haven't done a multiple box opening before, but who you calling Pinhead? That was a funny episode. That was when I think that was when it snowed in Sandy's Tree Dome. Then we're gonna get Squidward chokes on a fork. That's gonna be a horizontal here. We're gonna get Carol. And then another base. That's a funny moment. Hey, pal, you just blew in from Stupid Town. Oh, that's actually a refractor. Nice. That's sick. That's awesome. All right, we're going to throw that there. Then we got 3 more packs to go in blaster box number 1. If you guys can find these wherever you live, I would definitely try to pick them up just because it's a really unique rip, fun rip, and I don't know how many other products like this Topps is going to do for a little while. Like I said, I think they're just doing this because it's the 25th anniversary for SpongeBob, but here's a what are they selling? Chocolate. There's a Squilliam Fancy Sun base. And then here is a Paw Cheeks. I think that'd be Sandy's dad, I guess. And then the next Kelp Green is going to be a horizontal. We got a Barnacle Boy Kelp Green. That is pretty sick as well. So that's going to be our 2 Kelp Greens from the blasters. I don't know if it's even possible to get a 3rd one. I'm assuming it's just the 2, but we will see with our final 2 packs if we get another one. Maybe it is possible. I'm not sure. This was the crinkled pack I was talking about. So let's see if this one, if the cards are all okay in here. They look to be okay so far. Looks like no color in this one. So we're gonna get, is mayonnaise an instrument? That's a funny moment. We're gonna get Joe. Another horizontal. Nope, this is gonna be vertical. We're going to get a Doodle Bob base. Wow, look at this last card. I didn't even notice that. Check out the bow on that card. That is pretty nasty. A top loader might fix it, but that's pretty intense. There's a Doodle Bob base, and we're going to get the Songs card, and this is going to be Jellyfish Jam, I believe. Yep, that is going to be Jellyfish Jam. I'm going to set those in their own stack as well, because why not? Just a different type of card. And the final pack of blaster box number 1. We're going to start off with a Tony Fast Sr. We're going to get a Champions of the Deep Mermaid Man. John. Man, a lot of these got some crazy bow going on. I know the chrome cards sometimes do, but those are pretty rough. There's John, and then it's going to be the Muscle Beach. That's a funny card. Alrighty, so that is going to do it for blaster box number 1. I would say that probably our best 2 cards there are going to be the You Just Blown from Stupid Town on the hollow, or the Refractor, and then the Barnacle Boy Green, Kelp Green, and then probably just the base SpongeBob. Honestly, base SpongeBob's a pretty good pull. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into blaster box number 2, and we'll see if we can get anything besides a Kelp Green in this blaster box. I would love to get something numbered. That would be awesome. Or even an auto or a case hit or something great like that would be super sweet. I just opened that horribly. There are only a few of these left. There were like 3 left at the GameStop when I went to get these. I got 2 of them and my brother got 1 of them. But let's see what we got in our second blaster box. It's going to be the same thing here. 7 packs, 4 cards each. 28 total cards. So let's do this thing. Give me 1 second here. All right, good to go. Pack number 1. Let's see what it is. Started off with Weenie Hut Juniors. Another horizontal. These horizontals are kind of tough from an opening standpoint. Bikini Bottom Airport. My base stack's starting to slide around. Chrome cards do that a lot. Another horizontal. You don't need a license to drive a sandwich. And this is going to be a vertical. Looks like another food card. The Krusty Krab. That is probably a pretty good hit, I would imagine, actually, just to get the Krusty Krab. That is a double triple bossy deluxe. That is, oh, that's funny, the review on the bottom, at no pickles. You forgot the pickles. That's funny. All right, on to, I guess this would be pack number 9. Yeah, so second pack of our second blaster box. Like I said, I would love to see some color. Not going to get it here. It looks like a refractor on the back. We're going to get Blackjack SquarePants. We are going to get a Goofy Goober's Ice Cream Party Boat. Fishhead, the breaking news guy. And these cards are sliding around on me like crazy. And then I think this is vertical. Our refractor is going to be SpongeGar. That is a good one. Anything that is SpongeBob related like that is pretty much a good pull, I would say, on our refractor. Really hoping to get some color here. And Kelp Greens, I know will be in this box somewhere, but I would love to get some color outside of that. This is going to be another Kelp Green in here, as you can see. We're going to get Grandpa SquarePants. We're going to get the Elastic Waistband. This is from that episode when Patrick and them are all superheroes. We're going to get a mermaid or a barnacle boy on a base. And then the Elastic Waistband green. That's kind of crazy. So we got our barnacle boys there and both our Elastic Waistbands. So that is a pretty nice pull. The Kelp Greens do look, I will say, the Kelp Greens do look super awesome. And that's a color match as well on that green there with the Elastic Waistband. That's a super nice looking card. Awesome. All right. So we got, what, 4 more packs here, I think? Yeah, 4 more packs. 4 more packs to go. We're going to have 1 more Kelp Green in this box somewhere. And I'm hoping to get like a blue lava or something because like the number cards in this really do look sick. It's not going to be in this one. We're going to get a Squidward Tentacles. I think that's his base card. Yeah, it is. Nice. Oh, wow. I just dropped that like crazy. This is Puff's Boating School. The next one is going to be a horizontal of New Kelp City. And another horizontal refractor of Mermaid Man. Nice. So we've got some pretty decent names, I would say, on the refractors and on the green kelp. But would really still like to see something numbered. You know, for 2 blaster boxes after tax for me, it was like $87. So definitely at that price point would like to see a numbered card. And here one is. Check that out on the back, guys. That is going to be red. I think that's to 5 in these. I could be wrong. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This could be a huge card, guys. Or I could be totally wrong, and it could be bad. It could be like nothing. It could be an insert. I'm honestly not sure, but I think that is going to be a red to 5. We're going to start it off with Larry the Lobster lifting up the stands. That is funny. Then we're going to get a Randy Cheeks. This must be from like a Christmas special that I haven't seen. Then we're going to get a Bunny Star, and then I'm going to see if this is a vertical. This is going to be a vertical, guys. This is a red. We're going to be extra careful here. That is a 2 out of 5. Oh, my goodness. We could be in territory of the best hit so far on the channel. There's a little something on it on the front there. I hate to smear it with my finger, but I will clean it before I send it off to grade, hopefully, because this could be huge. This could be huge. Slow reveal here. This might be a plankton because it's so short. I see SpongeBob. This is going to be I need water. This is going to be I need water. I need it to 5, guys. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. What a sick card. Got a little bit of scratching going on there just because it's a chrome card. They often do. But, oh, my goodness, guys. Sorry if my camera's not focusing here. I'm going to try and refocus it. There we go. Oh, my goodness. Drop a comment, drop a like, subscribe to the channel for more because we just hit a 2 out of 5 SpongeBob Chrome. I need it. Guys, I am trying to just contain my excitement behind the camera as much as I can, but oh my goodness. This could be a huge hit. I really don't know what the market is looking like for these SpongeBob cards. I've seen some low-numbered stuff go for a lot of money on eBay the past few weeks, but holy crap. A 2 out of 5. I need it. What a great moment to get. It includes SpongeBob, which has been big for resale prices on these I've seen. Like some of the low-numbered cards have been super nice and they've brought good money, but if it includes SpongeBob, it's tending to bring a lot more. And this includes SpongeBob and is a great moment from the show. Let me grab a top loader and he'll go right up there next to himself, SpongeBob SquarePants, on one of the iconic moments from SpongeBob. I need it. Oh my gosh, guys. I almost don't even want to rip the last 2 packs. I'm satisfied. We're done. The video could be over. let me get one last look at that with the camera. I know my camera's not really focusing up. That's kind of crazy, but here we go. Let me refocus it here. What a card. Oh, my camera just did something weird, but oh my goodness, guys. 2 out of 5 SpongeBob. I need it. All right, let's get back into the rip. That's enough excitement for now, but oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm at a loss for words. That is one of the best hits I've pulled from a retail pack ever of any format, any brand, anything. So we're going to go next with a Potty the Parrot. We're going to get next a Go Woman. I saw somebody pull a numbered one of these. I have no idea what it even is, to be honest. We're going to get a Songs of Patchy the Pirate. And then our next Kelp Green is going to be, I think I spoiled it. This is going to be Richard from the funny episode when they're locked in the Krusty Krab overnight. That is a funny episode. This one's the one where Nosferatu shows up. If we could pull a Nosferatu, that would be awesome. I do know somebody did already pull the Nosferatu autograph. I don't know how many of those there are or what it was numbered to, but the Nosferatu autograph is crazy because that voice actor, or that actor in general, I should say, does not autograph that much stuff. So we're on our last pack here, guys. I am at a loss for words, truly. I cannot believe we pulled a card to 5. Anchovies is sick. I saw somebody pull it out of 50 gold on this, and it looked amazing. But Anchovies, that's a sick card. I don't know why my camera is struggling to focus here, guys. If I hold it over here. There we go. Anchovies. We're going to get Bubble Bass. We're going to get Pico's Patrick. That's a funny looking one. And then this is going to be one of these Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy cards. Evil. That's a funny one, guys. There's like a weird looking line on that. Maybe that's just what the card's supposed to look like. I'm not sure. But that is a funny card as well to get. I'm going to put him right on top of the base stack. And that is going to do it for the rip, guys. Like I said, I was down $87 to not get a numbered card. And then out of nowhere, the out of 5, I need it. What a hit. If you are around this long in the video, please drop a like, subscribe, comment. It is free, takes only a second, and it helps me out so much to grow the channel. We're going to try to hit 100 subs by the end of the year. Don't know if it's going to happen, but you guys can make it happen, so let's do it. Oh my goodness, what a hit. Thank you all so much for watching. Like I said, if you're new here or if you're at the end of the video, please drop a like, comment, subscribe. And I will see you in the next one, hopefully for something as good as this in our next video. But no promises because that was truly incredible. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.